Welcome into Valley News Live Sports. We are in the Fargo Dome. We just wrapped up the Dakota Bowl. Jack, we had 4 state championships games today.
And 4 fun state championships.
Exactly.
We love
and
a lot
that's
of fun
the important
football.
part.
It's always the important part. We got to have a lot of fun, and we sure did today.
It was a wide variety of games, too, and we're going to go ahead and start with the AA state championship game. Fargo Shanley looking for their first one at that level against the Bismarck Century Patriots.
The Deacons come out firing this one. Michael Rosberg with the keeper, an arm around his shoulders, and 2 more defenders on him. Isn't gonna matter. He barrels in for the touchdown. The Deacons with a 7-0 lead early. Shanley's defense forces another turnover, again in the red zone. Rosberg on the screen pass. It goes to Adam Leininger for another score. Shanley jumping out to a 14-0 lead. After an interception, Shanley again with a scoring opportunity, and Rosberg floats up an absolute dime to Caden Chrisman for the touchdown. The Deacons' prayers for a cruising first half are answered, holding a 28-0 lead with 10 to go in the half. And the Deacons are going to stay that dominant for the rest of the game. A 48-7 win to win their first AA state championship.
It was just a group of guys that they're fun kids. They love football. They come to practice. They love what they're doing, and they get the results that they deserve.
It feels great, you know. All the hard work we put in the off season, everything that it's just come, and hard work's paid off, and it just feels so great. And we dreamed about this moment since last year, since we lost to Cheyenne, and now we're here, and it's awesome.
And that win by Shanley with 48 total points was the most by any AA champion since 2017 in West Fargo.
Dominant.
Yeah, big one there. And next up, we go to the Class Single A Championship, which featured Fargo North making their first appearance in the state championship game since 2000.
They're going up against the Jamestown Blue Jays, who are no strangers to the Fargo Dome. The Blue Jays looking to repeat as state champions after winning the title for the first time ever just last season. But it's the Spartans opening up the scoring. The Terminator, Peter Haugo, finds some daylight, and he is gone. Fargo North jumping out to a 7-0 lead. But that would only last until the next drive. Peyton Hochhalter back to pass, finds a target in the corner of the end zone. Nathaniel Walls hauls in the catch through the contact. We have a 7-6 ball game. The Blue Jay offense starting to roll now in the second quarter. Hochhalter rolls out to his left, can't find an open man, so he just takes it in himself. The senior quarterback diving over the pylon for the touchdown. The Jays would dominate from there, defeating Fargo North 46-28. For the second consecutive season, the Blue Jays make history in the Fargo Dome, this time securing their first repeat title.
Feels amazing. I mean, we're set records right now. I mean, nobody's done that ever in Jamestown, so I mean, we're going to set a tradition, so hopefully next year the juniors and sophomores step up and can bring another one.
Just domination in the single A and double A games, but we had 4 contests here in the Fargo Dome today, and they weren't all that wide of margins.
Yeah, the 9B state championship was pretty tight. We had a very close one with actually a pretty dominant start. It was 14-0 for the Cavalier Tornadoes, and things got a little bit out of hand as we went all the way to overtime, 20-20 at the end of regulation.
Cavalier Tornadoes and New Salem Almond Holsteins duking it out in overtime at 20-20. Holsteins inside the 5, handoff to Brock Norton, cutting inside the end zone, gets stood up by 3 Tornadoes and somehow finds a new gear, thundering past the goal line. Holsteins up by 8 after successful 2-point try. Fast forward to 3rd and goal for Cavalier. Sterling Anderson rolling out right, a perfect spiral over the middle, and it finds Zach Anderson. Tornadoes get half the job done. Time for their 2-point try. Anderson taking the snap, trying to find some room. Nobody open, avoiding the sack. Pass over across the end zone, and it harmlessly falls out of bounds. New Salem Almond is state champions for the first time since 1986 with a 28-26 win.
It's a feeling that you just can't describe this feeling. It's great to go out with a win. As a senior year, we get to play with the guys one last time, and we came out on top. It's amazing.
It feels awesome. I mean, for my coach who's been doing it for 26 or so years, and for him to be here twice and not get it done, it just made it more special to get one for him. And for the community that has been behind us 100%, I mean, it means a lot to bring one for them.
A fun day at the Fargo Dome. Jack, this is your first Dakota Bowl out here. 4 football games today. You got your steps in today for sure.
Well, Red Zone, is famous for 7 hours straight of football. Not so much fun, but we had almost 12 hours here of straight football. So that's just a lot more times the fun, 5 hours more fun.
We'll stay in the Fargo Dome a little bit longer to make sure we get our 12 hours for sure.
A little bit.
So congratulations to our state champions, the Fargo Shanley Deacons, the Jamestown Blue Jays, the New Salem Almont Holsteins, and of course the Velva Garrison Drake Animus Aggies. I got it all done.
There you go.
In one try.
Perfect
there.
try.
From the Fargo Dome, I'm Devin Fry, Jack Wallace. Thank you for joining us for Valley